Side note, so according to the Guttmacher Institute, approximately 1.2 million women in the United States use some sort of fertility awareness method, and so that's only 1.2 million. We definitely can increase this number, but it's also, a start. Hello, my name is Lenny, and I'm so excited that you found me in this video. I am studying to become a women's health nurse practitioner. I am so passionate about women's health. I can talk to anyone about it forever and ever, and I don't think I'll ever get bored of it. So, with that in mind, today we are continuing the birth control series because, as you know, I'm super passionate about birth control because even though there are completely positive benefits of having it, we created it for a reason, I still have some resistance when we use it to cover up symptoms, even though, what works for some women may work amazing. Other women may have detriments of, side effects of birth control. So with that being said, I am going to share all about fertility awareness today and basically teach you how to not get pregnant while not taking birth control. So this is a completely natural alternative. This is something that I've been using and I still use, and it's basically a method of understanding when you are ovulating. Because when you know you're ovulating, you know your egg can live up to a day or two, 24 to 48 hours, and sperm can live up to 3 to 5 days. So with that being known, you know that you have that 6-day window or 7-day window of possible chance of pregnancy. So during that time, you take extra precautions, you double up on the precautions so that you don't get pregnant. But prior to those times, you really don't need to worry because there's no chance of pregnancy. There's no egg to fertilize. And this is for women who have regular periods. Their cycles don't fluctuate from month to month. So their cycles are about 25 to 35 days and they stay the same every cycle, because then you know when you're ovulating. And these are also for women who are a lot more aware of their symptoms, which I hope that you are now very aware of everything about your cycle after watching my period videos, because I feel like it is so empowering to know everything about your cycle, because like I said, ovulation is your superpower. So if you are not aware of your superpower, what are you doing? So yeah, so different signs to check for on whether to check for fertility is cervical mucus. And I've talked about this in my ovulation video, but you want to have that egg slimy. If you have any kind of excess discharge of that wet, clear sliminess, that is super, super welcoming to sperm. They love that. So that is something that you can track for, and also your basal body temperature. So you're going to see a decrease in your follicular and then an increase in your luteal phase. So when you have that heightened temperature, you know that you've ovulated. So it is good to check because you do not want to have baby, right? So ovulation occurs, kind of in the middle of the cycle. So my cycles are like 28 days. So after the 14 days, I'm ovulating at day 14. That being said, if you're ovulating on day 14, then you want to prevent any kind of sperm in the vaginal tract for 5 days prior because of the possibility of the sperm surviving. So that would be day 9. And then after 2, so you would wait from day 9 to day 16, something like that, within that 7-day ballpark. Fertility awareness requires true diligence and really being aware of your body. So this is for someone who is able to track, as I've said, their symptoms. So different apps that I would recommend for you if you were interested in using fertility awareness method as your primary source of birth control would be apps like Clue. I use that one. Glow is a great one. I use my Aura Ring app, which is also great, and I will probably be making a video on my Aura Ring in a future video because I feel like so many people have asked me, so I will definitely leave you a video for hormonal tracking for Aura Ring. Now for a study for you. So this study found, and this study was called Effectiveness of Natural Family Planning Methods, and it was published in the New England Journal of Medicine. It showed that the typical use failure rates range from 12 to 24% for the symptothermal method, which is, checking your symptoms and your heat, your temperature, and then 13 to 25% for cervical mucus method, and then 13 to 31% for calendar method. So right away we can already see that the symptoms and the cervical mucus is way more effective than just looking at the calendar. So we want to use our symptoms, we want to use our body. And then in comparison, male condoms was 70% failure and oral contraceptives was 3%. So the effectiveness of IUDs are over 99% effective, which is great. Hormonal implants, 99% effective. Hormonal IUDs, 99. Contraceptives are about 91% effective, and then progesterone is 91%. And birth control patch, 91%, vaginal ring, 91%. So there you have it. It's not completely effective, and we have been told for many, many years that this is the only way, but I want to make it clear that there are different ways, and informed consent is huge. So I am just here to educate you and knowing that there are different options for you. So I feel like I should say this because I am a healthcare professional, soon to be, and I just wanted to just say that these methods, the fertility awareness method, does not prevent you from STDs and things like that. So please, please note that. So again, just the medical disclaimer, I'm not your doctor. This is for educational purposes only. If you do want to indulge in fertility awareness tracking, then I encourage you to talk to your healthcare provider and go about a plan with them.